Yes, my name's Councillor Daniel Mwaura Juguna, reporting from my office in Arby, Stockholm, Sweden. This evening, I'm happy to report that I've been watching the ongoings in Kenya politics, especially yesterday when we had a Barrio kama political heavyweight contenders of the Kenyan politics, showing the mighty how much they perceive themselves, or people perceive themselves. And it was between the current regime led by His Excellency the President Samuel Arap Ruto, and his chosen by people with him, His Excellency the Deputy President of the people, Rigathi Gachagua. Take a pause. Think about it. The giants are proving what we read, the political scientists in the university, and the theories of political science. In the book read by, in the book of a guy called Colin Farrell, Theories of Political Science. I'm going to a topic here that many people wouldn't like, because that is what's happening in Kenya. Though in Kenya politics, there are no those dominant left, right, and the side. It's about popularity and tribal way of thinking, and it has led to where we are, because we mobilize according to tribes and the social justice, leaving around the fundamental issues about what kind of way of thinking. Are you left, right, or left, or center in the political theories? In Kenya, it's about individual. It's about populism. When they come to us who have studied political science, and I think that is where Gachagua is outmaneuvering his botany counterpart, the current president. As I told you, I've got so many books I've read as a student of political science in Stockholm University. And there's a specific book I love so much about a guy called Colin Farrell. And the way I can describe it yesterday in Nyandarua, in Gilgil to be specific, is about the entitlement theory of justice. Entitlement theory of justice. It's an article, or it's a chapter, not an article, but a chapter written by Robert Nozick. And Robert Nozick tried to explain about political entitlement. And I pose in my office here, I can tell you that that is what is bringing all this problem between the Rigathi Gachagua and his former boss, the head of state, Rigathi Gachagua. All of them, I don't think ideologically they have differences, because in Kenya we copy ideologies, and all parties have the same ideology for that matter. They are all believe in what I believe here in Europe, but in words and deeds, all of them believe in social democracy. What is social democracy? Social democracy is about making all equal. Those who have, they don't have, they should not have a big difference, or else there should not be we against them. But the way we see it in Kenya right now, it is we against them. And it is we, the rich, against the poor masses. And the poor masses are brought up in the wagon of the capitalist. I can't even call it a capitalist in Kenya, but individualism. And that concept, we get into the tribes. Who is the leader of your tribe? Who is controlling more tribes? Who is taking power on what we have? On how much are we going to gain when we get to power? And that is why you find the old man in ODM there, Oburu, who has inherited the brothers' party with a very different ideology. He's talking about we all want power, 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 power. Anyway, all parties are there to make power, whether left or right, center, whether which ideology you believe in, is how to take power and control power. But in the Kenyan standard, it is power to steal, power to employ, power to nepotism, power to tribalism, power to humiliate and kill, to shoot to kill those who are against your power. That's the difference between the real power that ideological doctrines think about. Rigathi Gachagua, the current president, Ruto, all of them, they have been in that power. And their differences is between power that be, I want to control power. You chase me from the power. But as an individual who is a socialist, social democrat, I ask myself, where are the masses? Where are the Kenyan people? Where are the common farmers? Where are the peasants who are working in the coast as docks when the harbor brings about these tourists, brings about this cargo that gets all over from Europe, from America, and whatever in this global world. You ask yourself, where are we heading to? Then I get down to the Kenyan standard now. I ask myself, yes, I'm a Kikuyu. Yeah. Kikuyus are suffering. I see before things were happening, I couldn't send a lot of money in Kenya. Now you have even to buy the ugari maize meal. Those who could afford a kilo of meat now are buying a 200 Kenyan shillings just to feed themselves. Is it normal? The business are done there. The common man is having nothing to gain. Those with families, they are talking about school fees. Yet the government said that there is this capitation. Schools should be free. Which free? And people are paying. Personally, I usually pay school fees for about 10 plus. Whereas they are saying that the CDF, they are saying that they are, why can't this money be put together and the school be free as it is here in Sweden? Those are questions that we are going to ask ourselves. But going to the populous politics in Kenya and the tribalism with it, I really support Rigathi Gachagua in one thing. He's exposing the evils of these extra. I can't. In fact, the word capitalism is worse to use. It's better to use. Better, 10 times better. and where we are now, because it's about making deals. Oil crisis, we had our own oil, we have our own deals, we got taxes that we put. Instead of thinking about the poor or the middle class, everybody want to get money out of the crisis. The industry that we are talking about is about individuals or purchase. All the government deeds, they are done by the president and his allies, the duales. They are controlling the oil. They are controlling everything. It's about who is making a deal and who is the minister. Are we going to eat? How are we going to eat more? Gachagua, and the way I like him is the way he exposed them, because he knows the system. He has been in it. And for us, the cadres outside there, we just watch and laugh when they are exposing themselves, what they do. Because you can't tell me that this country has been run the way we are being told Gachagua is telling us. And if it is, God have mercy on Kenyans. It's about individual. Somebody is making deals there, pretending to make a train to help the peasants. But that train or that railway line is going to his gold mines. It's going to his maize farm. This kind of deeds, it irritates. At the time we started thinking, in fact, in Kenya, if I may be asked as a Councillor Mwaura, we need a real revolution. A real revolution. And it's coming soon with the young people, because they don't care. They've got nothing to lose. I talk about individuals there, and they tell me, some of them are my clients, and they tell me, in fact, we don't need to build houses. We are going to use your houses to do the revolution that we want. Because after all, if I think about buying a rad, building a house, and the like, is better I stay in the rentals. And in rentals, I'm not a breed. If I feel that you are not giving good services, I move to another area. That is where the Gen Zs and these young people, the millennials are talking about. They are not thinking like us. And a bombshell, I can see something big happening soon. And it's going to affect those who believe that they own the country. They don't own Kenya. They don't know brains, you know. And these material things are going to disappear sooner or later. It's like marriage. Before, everybody was entitled to marriage. If you are not married, you are an outcast. Nowadays, in fact, they don't think about marriage. It's a casual. Give me, give you. It's just like that, and we move on. No string attached. So the politicians in Kenya have done political science, and I can read the mood of Kenyans. They don't want this nonsense. And the young people, especially, they have their way of thinking, not the way we used to think. Those who are born in 70s, 60s, and earlier before. The young generations, they just want to live now, and they know what they want. My dear, there was free education brought by the former president, Mwai Kibaki. And these are the product of those enlightened. Whether you come from a poor family or from rich family, the education, the equalizer is starting to give the results. Watch this as you do your politics of next year. I'm just Batam Demara in my little mind as a student of political science. God bless you. God bless Kenya. I'm the one and only Councillor Daniel Mora Jogona, representing Bushika Municipality in the Raja Great Stockholm City in Sweden. Bye.